Hey there guys, so the last time in the anime, 3 of the lady boss of slums began to visit Zenos, and Zenos was dumb that he didn't understood why. But Carmelia guessed that soon 3 of them would start a war to obtain Zenos, and that's what happened. Zofia Linga and Loe waged war against each other. So Zenos let them vent out their frustration, and only after that he acted as a mediator to solve things between 3 of the demi-human faction. But this caught the attention of the Royal Knight Commander, and he thought someone who could act as a mediator for 3 bosses of the underworld could become troublesome. So he orders Vice Commander Krishna to investigate about this, and on the other side, Carmelia guessed that Zenos would be attracting another trouble soon, and again she was right. Krishna tried to dig up info on the mediator in the slums, but no one was saying anything about Zenos, and after getting lost in the area, she ends up right in front of Zenos to ask for directions. But there she saw Lily, and suddenly, she shot Zenos from point blank. For some reason, Lily tried to get him, but couldn't because of that gas. Krishna was after the child trafficking racket for a while, and she thought Lily was a victim here, but Lily informed her that Zenos had saved her from those human traffickers. Krishna was mistaken, but she had fired a sleeping bullet, so Zenos would wake up soon. But to her surprise, Bro was an iron strong because he had used defensive magic. Lady can't believe it because ordinary magic can't stop her bullet, so Krishna thought Zenos could be a top-class sorcerer. Lady was convinced that she's right, because she's the vice commander of the Royal Knights. That was another shocker, and someone was happy anyways. Krishna reveals she's here on a secret mission to find a guy who made peace between 3 underworld factions of the slums, and again the ghost lady came out right. Well, Krishna tried to ask locals, but they refused to answer. So she thinks this person is so darn powerful and influential, so Zenos puts in a few words to make her at least think that the individual might want to live a peaceful life, and that's all. But Krishna thought someone who brought 3 gangs together like this might become a threat to the kingdom, and before Krishna notices something, Zenos thought it's about time for her to leave for work, but she saw the bed, and that's why she decided to spend the night here. She was looking for a place to crash at and continue her investigation. So this has become problematic. Then afterwards, Lily was certainly acting cold towards Krishna. And seeing her talking with Zenos made her angry, so she sat on Zenos' lap. She was asking for the head pat, and Carmilla told him it's because she's jealous. She was using invisibility power to talk, and told the guy Lily wants to show she's much closer to Zenos than her. So watching a maiden in love was entertaining. And then Lily started showing extra care to Zenos in everything, but Krishna got no reaction at all. So Lily gets bold and uses the line Camilla had taught her, that she won't let Zenos sleep tonight. And what happened? She fell asleep herself. Now then, Krishna asks about those slavers Zenos had come across to save Lily. But sadly he has no clues who they were, so Krishna again sparked the topic of Zenos being a master mage, but the guy declined again. Yet Krishna didn't hear and thought if a healer is as skilled in healing as Zenos is in defensive magic, he could regrow an arm. The reason she wants to know is that she shot Zofia in the arm. Yet today, she saw her completely fine, so maybe that healer might be the mediator, but out of curiosity Zenos asked her why she's so hostile towards slums dwellers. And the reason for that was that her mother, a goddess who always distributed food among the poor, was murdered by a thief who was after her wedding ring. Since then, she decided to be a hero and joined the Knight Order, becoming the youngest vice commander and earning the nickname Iron Rose. Iron is because she never smiled after her mother died. Then Zenos used a flag to let others know when Krishna leaves and his clinic is free. Zopia was the first to come for healing, and just then Krishna got back for something. Lily tried to make her believe Zofia was lost and was asking for directions, so Krishna asked her about that healer who could become a threat, and Zopia laughs at that, because Zenos is a good guy. She knew what Krishna was after and told her about the racket she's investigating. The ringleader is a noble named Cauldron, but Krishna didn't believe in Zopia, because he's a social worker who helps poor people in the slums. And before things could escalate, Zenos revealed he's the healer she's after. He earnestly apologized for keeping it a secret, but Krishna didn't believe, because one person can't be good with both healing and defensive magic at once. Zenos thinks that both are similar in a way, and none of it made sense to Krishna, so she went off to do her work on a different place. She went to the opposite direction of the slums. And at that place is Claudron's mansion. Krishna makes up that she wanted to inspect the security parameters of the mansion, because 3 demi-human factions had aligned themselves. And Cauldron was cool with it, and even gave a tour of his mansion, but in it she did find a weird place, but she kept quiet about it. Then she goes off for a washroom break, but actually she wanted to investigate that area, because instead of front gate the rear gate had more security. There she found an underground base, and what Zopia said turned out to be true. Kids were scared that bad people have come again, so she assured them she's a hero who have come to save them. But sadly Cauldron found out that Krishna was sniffing around his business, so he shot her right on her hand to make her incapable. In her last moment, she apologized to her mom and everyone that she failed to become a hero. But Zopia and Zenos arrived on time to save the lady. Cauldron was confident with that gun in hand. He shot first at Zenos, but dude was like a Superman, walking as if just cold breeze touched him. Cauldron got no other option but to beg for his life. But Zenos wasn't interested in the slightest. Cauldron tried to buy him out and even agreed to apologize, but that trick has become old, so Zenos gave him his own medicine. And after that, he saw Krishna's hand was torn apart, so Zenos patched her up, and Krishna realized that he's the true hero. But Zenos doesn't think that way for the kids. Krishna is the real hero who found them first. It made her realize that her mother was a hero to others as well. She was a unique piece of work, but still in her eyes her mother was a hero. And now Zenos gotta go before night shows up, and Krishna asked him why he saved her. Well, Zenos didn't do it for free. He still wants the money she owns to him for using his bed. And now the healing costs will be included, so he wanted her to stay alive until she pays him back. It made her laugh for the first time in years. And right there our episode 4 ends, so stay tuned to watch the next episode, and for that subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Till then, take care.